I can't look at Matt's head anymore.
Smile at the end.
There's a joke. I'm going to leave it out.
Okay.
He's in it again. Oh, God.
All right, hey everybody, welcome to the 75th episode of the Hall After Dark Live online comic book auction. Thanks for tuning in.
And we're off.
Welcome to all you returning fans and favorites, and hello to everybody who may be new tonight. Hope there's some of you out there. We'll find out pretty soon. Let's run you through the whys and wherefores here in just a second, but first some introductions. I am Jake. To my left, friend and cohort is John, and on the camera is Mr. Johnny Mac. To his right, the lovely Ryan, that would be your left. And stepping in for AG this evening is Matty Moe, flipping tiles. So stick around for that.
Of Matt. You're going to see Matt's forehead a lot.
Stick around for Matt's forehead and the back of his head and the top of his shoulders. So, anybody who may be possibly new to this little fiasco here, keep in mind this is a claim it now auction as opposed to a bidding auction. So think of it now as a buy it now type deal. There will be prices stickered on each of the books as we turn the tiles, revealing them one at a time. On the top row, you'll see A1 through A6, and on the bottom row, they're marked as B1 through B6. We'll do 12 books per round. Each round lasts for 10 minutes. You can see by the clock on the screen there, or you will anyway. We got a little red LED clock that counts down the 10-minute rounds. There's a total of 6 rounds this evening with 12 items per round, so we'll get through 72 items this evening. We wrap it up usually by about 8 o'clock or so, about an hour and a half long auction. We'll, as I said, reveal the spots one at a time and tell you the details about each book, the condition, the creative team on the book, why that particular book may be important, etc. If you want to claim a book, the first person that we see in the comments on this live video say, I claim B4, A3, whatever it may be, we'll announce that person as the winner. Again, it has to be the first person that we see at our end. More on that from John in just a little bit here. So, just trying to keep up with me, that's all.
Kirk.
If you claim a book, the deadline for payment is by 6 p.m. on Wednesday, as long as you pay by that deadline.
Well, we send Ryan out.
We send Ryan to get you.
Go get him, Ryan!
But every week we do a raffle drawing for everybody who makes a successful claim in the auction. And you get entered in a raffle drawing. This week's prize is a hardcover of Jonathan Hickman's House of X, Powers of X. So it's a $60 hardcover.
Giving more shit away.
That includes both series, House of X and Powers of X. That'll be going to one lucky winner.
Still in the shrink wrap.
Yeah, how about that? Brand new.
Shrink wrapped.
Hey, we don't give away junk here. We give away brand new prizes.
We give away shit here. We give away junk.
So that is going to one lucky winner this week. As long as you pay by 6 p.m. on Wednesday. Ryan sends out the invoices on Tuesday. He'll get into those details here in just a little bit. And I managed to make a pretty good mess of that, so I'm going to pass it over to John.
Oh, now you're done?
We'll see if he's as tongue-tied as I am.
Okay, now you're done.
Now I'm done.
All
right.
right.
I was done when we started. But
good evening, everyone, and welcome to episode 75.
See if you can salvage that.
The old Deacon Jones. Tonight's the Deacon Jones episode of The Hall After Dark. I want to reiterate, the first one that Ryan sees on his screen will be announced as the successful claimant, meaning that you might be first on your screen. If you go to put in a bid, you might be first on your screen, or someone might be first on your screen. It's not on ours. At the end of the day, it's on ours. It's who Ryan sees. He's as honest as the day is long. First one he sees, he will announce as the successful claimant. We appreciate your support of that from the beginning to the end. So thanks in advance for that. Remember, there's a 20-second lag between the time that we send out the signal until you receive it, hypothetically. We send out the signal one time simultaneously. It all depends on how you're connected in and how you receive your signal as to where you are in the queue sometimes. You may find yourself lagging a little bit behind. Please don't get frustrated. It's something that we can't really impact. From your end, the best thing that you can do is disconnect out of Facebook and log back in and join us again. I know it's a pain in the ass, but it's not us. It's on the technical side of things, so it's something we can't impact. We have had people get, again, frustrated, and totally understandable. We want everybody to be streamed in as tight as possible. Maybe the best thing is to get a laptop and RJ45 the cable in from the back of your laptop into the modem directly, so there's no lag between any sort of air back to back. So just a thought and something if you want to increase your speed. I know some people do it. We have a technical manual forthcoming, But until that time, just try to do your best with the lag, and we apologize in advance. Any issues or questions with any decisions on the claimants, we'll take it offline. Please let us know. We'll make everything right. We always try to. That's what this is all about. We want to have a good time and mutually support each other, and we thank you in advance for that. All grades that are quoted are in our best estimates, and most prices are based off the Overstreet comic book grading system, as well as their 2019-2020 price guide. What that all means is, if you're familiar with the Overstreet price guide and how they grade comics, it's from a 0.5, well, it can be a 0.1 actually, 0.5 all the way up to 10. And we use the best of our abilities to give you the best estimate we can. If you ever receive something and you don't think it's what we represent it as, please give us a jingle. Make it right every time, 100% guaranteed, money back. Really, again, want to keep this positive and keep everyone's flow working, both ends of things. Please keep the comment section clean and appropriate and respectful at all times. Certainly got a lot of good people, a lot of good friends on here, but just, think about it before you post some stuff. Might be funny to you, but let's be respectful all around. And thank you in advance for respecting Ryan's screen as the dark side screen, i.e. the only one that matters.
OMAC. OMAC is watching.
OMAC. Dark side would crush OMAC's head.
He would.
He would. I've seen it. It's not pretty.
Welcome everyone. So if it's your first time joining us tonight and you make a successful claim, we need your email address that's associated with your PayPal account sent to us in a private message, not the comment feed, but a private message.
Private message.
So we can invoice you. If we can't invoice you, you don't get your books and then you're bummed out.
Bummed out.
Yep. So payment is due by Wednesday at 6 p.m. So you get entered in for that raffle for the House of X Powers of 10 hardcover book.
Oh, Ryan got it.
Pretty awesome.
Nice work.
Yes, thank you. Yeah, so invoices will be going out tomorrow, so you'll have them by Tuesday, midday the latest. Yeah, that is it. Have
Awesome.
fun.
We've got one more instructional slide here coming up
One more instructional slide.
that reminds you about the new incentives we've been doing here
Incentives.
as part of the auction for the new year.
Just
New
fun.
little bonus cards for 2020.
You're having fun making the cards. I think that's really what it is.
Is that what it's about? Me, yeah, exercising my graphic design
It looks
demons.
great, man. You do a great job.
Put that
All the
art to work,
slides,
man.
yeah, everything. No bullshit. It's
4 years of art school, not
mad
going to
respect.
waste.
The stuff looks great. You do a great job.
So Bane's going to let you know here that there are some hidden incentives, and you don't know where they are, we don't know where they are, but if you claim a book and one of these is hidden behind it, you may get one of the following: either a free double haul book. We've chosen some variant covers ahead of time, so if you claim a book and it says, it's got a double haul tile hidden behind it, you're going to get a bonus book, or you may get 15% off the price of the book you claimed,
15.
or 25% off,
25.
or you may even possibly get the book you claimed for free. So you won't know until we flip the book and
And we won't
find
know
the,
either.
Yeah, and the tiles have those hidden behind them. So for each round there will be 2 of those, one double haul and then one of the others. So
Yeah,
something to
we
make it
tried
interesting.
Last week. And
Yeah.
Appreciate everyone's
People
support,
seem to
trying to have fun. Game
respond
show
to it.
mode.
Yeah.
Joker.
So we're going to keep doing
need-
stuff
need
like
Larry
this,
to
switching
play
it up a
glasses.
little bit and throwing some other goodies in there as we go
Joker,
forward through the year.
Joker. Did you like the Joker's Wild?
I love the Joker's Wild. I
Isn't
always
that
watched
good?
it with the
It's one of my
grandparents.
favorites. Did you? Okay.
Yeah,
It was
yeah.
one of my favorites.
Yep.
The categories are always insane.
It was a good one to play along with.
Joker,
They were weird questions.
dentist named Larry. Like what? Good show. Listen. Is that
So-
on Cozy? There's a Cozy now.
That's probably on Cozy.
Weird shit.
Yeah.
So we're gonna get rolling here,
Good
and
to go.
let's give it a few more minutes here, and we'll get it rolling.
Hope everybody's having a good holiday today. Seemed like a lot of people had the day
Shop
off.
was
Schools
busy.
were certainly closed. Yeah, the shop was busy today. Seen a lot of new faces.
Faces. Yeah, we are a shop. Do you have that slide that we actually exist? That we are a shop, and not in somebody's basement. Do you have that slide?
I have it somewhere. I'll have to drag that thing out again.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're not sitting here in somebody's basement. This is a real comic book shop in Southborough, Massachusetts on Route 9.
It could be a basement disguised as a comic book shop. You don't know.
I have been
Or a
known as
comic book shop disguised as a basement.
That was like that online dating thing you were telling me about.
Yes.
Same thing.
Was it?
Yeah. You know that situation you had?
Oh, that.
Matt. Stone face. All right, let's do it because Matt's giving me the look. All right, we're going to get it going here.
This is round number
Give
1.
it to you, the people. Round 1 of 6. So we're going to go through here. We're going to give you a little bit of idea of the books themselves,
Yep.
what they are, what we
Yep.
think the estimated grades are, anything that's distinguishing about them. And there'll be the price posted on it. That's the price that'll be asked if you want to buy it at that price. put in the comment section the row and the tile number, and if it gets to Ryan before anyone else, you will be deemed the successful claimant.
Sounds good.
It's really that simple.
All right.
We should remind him of that. Let's do it right now.
Go ahead. So this is a 10-minute round. Round number 1, starting with spot A1.
You're not working with me here. First one out of the gates, copy of Marvel's Star Wars, issue number 6 from 1977. Very fine, near mint is the estimated grade of this book, which features white pages. Was written by Roy Thomas and features pencils by Howard Shakin. This is part 6 of 6 of the original New Hope rollout. The guide on this is $33. Tonight's price, $25. So Star Wars Volume 1. That's Luke and Vader throwing down with sabers, which, interesting, isn't that?
They appear to be on the outside of the Death Star.
Which, yeah, which is kind of, you know, it was still going on, right? Liquid Situation, Volume 1. But a really nice copy of this book, $25. A2, please, Matthew.
Spot A2.
A2 is always one of my favorites. Copy of the New Teen Titans, issue number 39 from 1983. Very fine plus is the estimated grade of this book, which also features white pages. Written by Marv Wolfman, features the cover and pencils by the great George Perez. This is the issue in which Robin and Kid Flash leave the New Teen Titans. And it's also the final appearance of Dick Grayson as Robin. So he hangs it up. Next time we see him, he becomes Nightwing. So this is always a tough one. The white cover is unforgiving as hell.
Shocking.
This is a very fine plus estimated book. Really nice price, $15. The great George Perez.
I always liked how the Robin costume's hanging on the logo up there.
Yeah, and the Kid Flash one's in a ball.
Yeah.
Just awesome. But yeah, good negative space. Awesome. A3. Thanks, Matt. This is a 2-packer, bud. These are going to be copies of Marvel Tales issues number 219 and 222. Both are from 1989. Both are estimated to be in near mint plus condition with white pages. Both of these feature new Mike Zeck covers. So Mike Zeck doing the Punisher with white boots. Come on, give it to me. $10 for the pair. So really cool stuff. And these actually reprint Amazing Spider-Man 202 and Peter Parker's Spectacular Spider-Man 83. So Marvel Tales was a reprint title for Spider-Man, but they always had some cool new covers, and these ones both feature books by Mr. Mike Zeck. So we're going to go to A4. Thanks, Matt. This is a 4X lot we put together, all volumes. This is copies of She-Hulk issues number 1, 2, 3, and 4. These are all from 2014. All are first prints and estimated to be in very fine or above condition. I think one of the issues is very fine. The rest are near mint or above. But brand new She-Hulk coming out on, is it Disney Plus with She-Hulk?
It's Disney Plus, and there's been a lot of speculation that this volume, this series,
The Charles Soule.
is what they're going to refer to for
Okay.
the Disney Plus TV show.
So written by Charles Soule and featuring art by Javier Pulido.
Wendell for A3.
A3 to Wendell
Hey,
Knox.
Wendell.
Thank you, sir.
Awesome. I love those Mike Zeck covers. So yeah, so it would be, I assume that this TV show is going to be like She-Hulk is Ally McBeal.
Yeah, essentially,
Right?
yeah.
She's got to be Jennifer Walters, attorney.
Right.
Okay, cool.
Yep.
So yeah, all first prints copies from 2014, 1, 2, and 3.
Joe Barone for A1.
A1.
It's a great book. Hey, Joe. Thanks, Matt. Matt, you can cut in front of the camera. See what he's doing there? He's going to knock it over.
Yeah.
I saw this Gilligan's Island. He knocks it over and they get in the glue with the bird feathers,
Hey, Matt.
right? And they all, they
Just
get
to
them
let
back.
You know, when it's on these things,
You know,
they
you
really
can
can't
walk
see
in
them
front
unless
of
you
it.
walk across the specific.
Go.
Okay, I know what you're saying.
I don't know. I don't know
Alright.
what just happened.
I got it. Don't worry.
A5.
Don't worry, I got it.
A5 is a copy of Green Lantern Corps issue
Thank
202 from 1986. Near mint or above is the estimated grade of this book, which features white pages, was written by Steve Englehart, and is the second appearance of one Lantern Kilowog. So second appearance of Kilowog, Green Lantern Corps 202, near mint or above, really nice copy, only $10. A6, please. A6, love this one. This is a copy of Uncanny X-Men number 184 from 1984. Near mint plus is the estimated grade of this book, which has white pages. It's written by Chris Claremont and features pencils by John Romita Jr. This book features the first appearances of the character Forge and Nas. You want to say Nays, but it's Nas.
Okay.
And it's not the hip hop
Rapper.
out of Nas. No, it's not first Nas, not that Nas. But first Forge and first Nas, 1984, near mint plus. Great X-Men book with 2 first appearances for $15.
Forge has been playing a really
B1.
important role in the
Luke
new
Leia
X-Force
for
series.
A6.
Forge has some great powers.
Yep. Lou Correa for A6.
Forge has some underrated.
Forge could fix my plumbing. I need a new tub. There you go, Matt.
Oh, hey now.
No.
Well, I can do a two for him, Madam.
I'll do 2 for
No. Let's. There you go.
We live truly in a society.
Yeah, the help. It's always the help. This is a copy. You know what? I'm going to sell one of these every week for the next 9 weeks because they're awesome pickups and they're bargains. It's New Mutants 87. 1990 was the year. Near Mint Plus. Second print, first appearance of Cable. Gotta have them. Gotta love them. Every week I'm going to put one up there for $8. It's a bargain. B2.
First Josh Brolin.
First shot. There you go. All right, Matt. This is a copy of Blade. This is a one-shot from 2016. Near Mint or above. This book features writing by Marv Wolfman, pencils and cover by Gene Colan. Tom Palmer did the inks and also did the cover with Gene Colan. So essentially this is a deluxe edition reprint of the original Dracula series, issues number 10, which is first Blade,
Hard to find.
24, 58, and Blade Crescent City number 1. So a really big oversized price book. $10. I think the cover price was $8. So $10 for this book. First print copy of Blade, reprints Dracula, Tomb of Dracula's 10, 24, 58, Blade number 1. Great stuff. $10. B3. Love that Dracula. This is an awesome copy of Brave and the Bold number 191 from 1982. This book is estimated to be in near mint condition. Features white pages and a phenomenal Jim Aparo cover. Anytime Aparo draws the Joker, it's a win.
Yep.
So this is a Brave and Bold team up between the Batman and the Joker. Love that Joker logo too. White pages, Jim Aparo again did the cover and the interior artwork. Great copy, $20.
Nice.
Look at this. Look at the colors, the stylized colors, the purples against the oranges. It's really well done. Really thought out. B4, please, Matt. E4 tonight is going to be a copy of Captain America issue number 112 from 1969. Fine Minus is the estimated grade of this book, which features the writing of Stan Lee, has a Jack Kirby cover and interior pages, and George Tuska inks. This is the last issue Jack Kirby would do on the title until he comes back solo, so he's the writer and the artist for Cap 193. Little spat with Mr. Stan Lee. So he had enough of it and said, I'm not doing this book no more. So this is the last Kirby issue until 193, and again, when he comes back on his own. Fine Minus, only $20. It's got that little bundle mark up at the top. Otherwise, it's a really great copy.
Yep.
You know, they tie them with twine and sometimes would create that little dimple at the top. That's what this one's up is from.
So Kerry Jansen for B3.
B3 to Kerry.
It's a great
and
copy.
Steve Caldwell for B4.
Steve Caldwell's picking up B4. Thank you, Steve. B5.
B5 is a copy of Magnificent Ms. Marvel, so a recent release, 2019. That's actually last year. This thing's old. No, Magnificent Ms. Marvel number 10 from 2019. Near Mint Plus is the estimated grade of this book. Features a first appearance of the character Storm Ranger. So a good old spec book right there. $10. Low order numbers too on Ms. Marvel.
Yep. Always.
Always low numbers.
Ernest Briggs for B5.
B5 doing Ernest.
B6, last one in the round, is a copy of Fear, literally Fear, issue number 6 from 1972. Very fine plus, near mint minus. This is a beautiful copy of this book, old square bound too, so it's in really nice shape. This book features white pages, has some writing by Stan Lee, it's got some Jack Kirby pencils, Dick Ayers does some inks. Gene Colan does the cover, and Steve Ditko does some interior pencils as well. Essentially, this is the old reprint book for Journey into Mystery. Features issues 79, 62, and 63. Overall, it's a 52-page book, so it's a nice square-bound fatty. And the book price is $44 on it.
Wow. Joe Barone for B6.
Yeah, Joe
B6
Barone.
going to Big Joe.
Wait till you see this thing. Great stuff. And that's it for me in round number 1, everybody. Jake's going to take you back around, accentuate some of the things you might have missed.
So you got just under a minute left on this round. Still on the board in the A2 spot. New Teen Titans, number 39 from 1983. Features the last appearance of Dick Grayson as Robin. Very fine plus condition on that book. Over in the A4 spot is one of the smarter pickups left on the board, I think. She-Hulk. It's a 4-issue set from 2014. Of the Charles Soule volume. You got issues 1, 2, 3, and 4, all in very fine or better condition. Thank you, Matt. And in the spot next to that, the A5 spot, Green Lantern Corps number 202 from 1986. featuring the second appearance of
Doing great,
Kilowog is
bud.
in near mint or better condition. Just about 14 seconds left. In the B1 spot, it's New Mutants number 87 from 1990, a second print of the first appearance of Cable in near mint plus condition. And in the B2 spot, Blade, a great reprint one-shot
Man,
from
that New
2016.
New Mutants has got to go. Every week, man, we got to
Yep,
move
just
that.
$8 for the first
$8.
appearance of Cable. The second prints of which that is
Matt D for A4.
A4 to Matt D. Thank you, sir. Thanks for tuning in, Matt. Second appearance of Cable is the one to get because people can't afford the first print, so the
There it
second
is.
prints are
Well, hold
starting
on,
to
Ed.
disappear.
Right, Jake's just ripping it off.
Woo!
Matt D. A4, She-Hulk. He gets it. Look at that.
Look
See
at that.
word?
Free.
Is that the Atomic Skull?
It's the Atomic Skull,
That guy
baby.
sucks.
Matt D getting it for free.
Well, that sounds good.
Nice pickup.
Nice.
Great job. So, that
there's
was it
another
for
little
round number
scratchy.
one.
There's a little scratchy down in row B still, right?
Yep,
The
still
slides
on.
up.
Cool. Thank you, John. So that was it for
Slides up.
round number one.
Slides
We're going
up.
to break
Cool.
it down and get ready for
Thanks.
round number two. Round
So-
number two.
Second chance opportunities, right?
So always second chance opportunities for any books that aren't claimed. Check
Second
in
chance
with
for a
us.
cocktail opportunity.
Apparently. All right. So
And he wonders why he doesn't hear me say the slides up.
while we're working on round number two, we're going to tell you a little bit about some of the new comics coming out this week from DC at the Hall and other local comic book shops near you. Starting with Year of the Villain, Hell Arisen, number 2. This is the limited series going on right now that spins out of the Year of the Villain event from DC Comics. So Hell Arisen number 2 will be on your shelves this Wednesday. Batman 87, latest Batman issue, now being written by James Tynion, I believe. John's giving me the affirmative there.
It's pronounced Tynion.
Is it really?
I follow him on.
Tynion?
Yeah, I follow him on.
I don't like that. I'm going to keep saying Tynion.
Yeah,
Tynion.
Tynion.
All right. Wonder Woman number 750,
Posted it up on Twitter.
big issue this week from Wonder Woman that returns the series to its legacy numbering. So now you'll begin seeing Wonder Woman 751, 752, etc. So Basket Full of Heads, my favorite book from the new Joe Hill imprint Hill House, care of DC Comics.
You
Basket
should
Full
be
of Heads
reading
number
this.
4.
If you're a horror fan, you should
Yeah,
be reading.
you really should.
Digging it?
It's awesome.
It's awesome. I need to get an issue free because mine disappeared.
Uh-oh.
Yeah,
Johnny needs a
it's
three.
been good. And Batman Curse of the White Knight number 6. This series, I think, is going to be about 8 or 9 issues, so we're not quite there yet. But number 6 will be out this week. People loving that one.
He's rocked all those so far.
Yep, Sean Murphy's sequel
Murphy's
to
killing it.
his Batman White Knight blockbuster hit, Curse of the White Knight, out this Wednesday.
Oh, another good week ahead.
Yeah, it's going to be a big week, especially for DC Comics, just the sheer volume, the sheer number of books that'll be on the shelves this week. A lot of rock your socks off.
People first joining us, we're changing the board up, so we're going to throw up a little slide and give you a little information. Matty Mo's resetting things.
12 brand new comics.
AG not feeling well is what the... I thought he partied too much after the 49ers.
No, our Bodega Cat's got the Hall Plague.
Got the Hall of
recovering.
Flu.
Hall of Flu.
Come on over. So he's out, but yeah, his 49ers are in. Against the Chiefs. Gonna be a good game. Who you got, Matt? Chiefs?
I hope so.
Yeah.
I hope so.
Yeah, I like to see Jimmy G get it.
Really? You Jimmy G in it? That's cool. I like Jimmy G.
So
He
we're all
hasn't
set
had to
for
play
round
much,
number
but-
2.
We're back.
Awesome.
All
This
right,
is it.
Matty.
Are you ready?
Let's
Take us
go.
out.
Round number 2, 10 minutes, A1.
First one, round number 2, is a copy of Web of Spider-Man issue number 100 from 1993. Near Mint Plus is the estimated grade of this book, which features an Alex Soviak, the old green foil cover. The first and only appearance of the Spidey armor, come to find out. I thought it was the
One.
first, but yeah, that's it. One and done.
Mark 1.
That's it. And this is a green foil cover, so really nice Near Mint Plus. Only $10 in the A1 slot.
Had that action figure.
Do you?
Spider armor.
No kidding.
Yeah, with
They made an action figure?
Yeah,
He was in
the
one
iron
book,
out.
but he got an action figure?
Yeah, the iron was out, so you could
Holy
launch
mackerel.
like a spider shield.
Oh,
So,
really? Could you take him in the tub?
No.
Oh, okay, forget it.
Spring would get rusted.
A2. He's dead to me. Watch out, mate. A2 is a copy of War Machine, issue number 1 from 2009. Near Mint or above is the estimated grade of this book, which was a Dark Reign tie-in. So the Dark Reign storyline, I love that one, with Norman Osborn. This is a first print copy, and it features a Leonard Manlow cover, as well as interior artwork. So kind of that matte paint style, really cool stuff. The cover itself is kick-ass. So War Machine #1 from 2009, Naaman to above, only $8. A2. Give me A3, please, sir. A3 is an awesome copy of Marvel's Access, issue #1 from 2014. Naaman to above is the estimated grade of this book, which is a 1 in 50 Sia variant. So Sia variants are always super hot, really cool lines, colors, always featuring the ladies. This is a weird double cover too. So the cover on the outside has a variant cover, on the inside there's a secondary cover, which was the original cover of the book. Not sure if they shipped that way or it's just some weird anomaly, but this is an awesome 1 in 50 Sia variant, $20, Naaman or above. Great buy. A4, please, Matthew. This is a 2-packer. I'm always jacked and pumped about these two. These are copies of the New Teen Titans Annual #2 from 1983. Each copy is estimated to be a Naaman minus or above. This 2X lot features white pages. Each book has white pages inside. You can have different page colors. You can have white, off-white, cream colored, and the pages get dark, chippy. So we try to accentuate that. I should have mentioned that earlier. Net of this is we have a direct edition, which I believe is on the left-hand side, and on the right-hand side would be the newsstand, which has the barcode on it. So we put a 2-pack together for you. Both of these books feature the first appearance of both Adrian Chase, the vigilante, as well as Cheshire, who ends up being Roy Harper's baby mama.
Right.
So this is the first appearance of Roy Harper's baby mama, as well as the great Adrian Chase, the vigilante. So the 2-pack book on each is $35, but you can have the pair here for $35. So basically buy one, get one free. But the newsstand are always tougher to find, and tougher to find in higher condition because of the way that they were handled and the way that they were put on sale. They were on regular spinner racks, and you know those things are with comics. So it's nice to find them in higher grade. That 2-pack, $35. A5, please, Matthew. We actually have 2 of these, so 2 opportunities here, so 2 people can grab these. Copies of Red Sonja Tarzan #1 from 2018. Naaman or above is the estimated grade of each one of these books. Written by Gail Simone, and they feature an awesome Adam Hughes cover for only $8. So you get some big Adam Hughes fans, some big Red Sonja fans, certainly. Or as Joe would say, Red Sonja.
John Kamoa for A3.
A3, hey, John.
And then John Collins for A5.
A5. So one of those, so yep, the top one goes to John. So there's still one there. We have another one available. Somebody else wants to grab one. Just happen to find 2.
You're right.
Thanks, John. We've got to go to A6 when you get an opportunity, Matt. No hurry, bud. Give me a chance to stretch. Doing a good job. A6, I'm going to throw a 4-pack at you here, Matt, once you get settled. This is going to be a full 4X set. The series is called X-Men Magic. So it features Elena Rasputin, the character Magic. This full 4X set was written by Dan Abnett and features Liam Sharp cover and interior artwork. So really cool stuff, again, featuring Peter Rasputin's sister Magic, who's going to be in the New Mutants movie, who has a scary-ass set of powers.
Jim Harrington for A5.
A5, hey, Jim. It's a good set and one you don't usually see. Oh, I'm sorry, Jim, get A5 first set. Thanks, bud. Both those Adam Hughes covers. Awesome. But yeah, Magic set, $15. Thing's awesome. Name it. Okay, Matty, coming back down to B1, bud. B1 is a copy of What If Volume 1, issue number 36 from 1982. Naaman or above is the estimated grade of this book. This book does feature white pages. It's written and has artwork by the great John Byrne as well as Terry Austin inks. So the Dream Team X-Men combination of Byrne and Austin do this What If the Fantastic Four. It's pretty cool. So it's a homage to the original Fantastic Four issue and just more John Byrne greatness for $10. Square-bound book too.
Dr. Fish for A6.
It's also got a Nova sub-story written by Bill Mantlo.
Oh, Dr. Fish.
Double Dr. Fish.
He gets a Batman and Robin #39 Harley Quinn variant.
Cool. Congratulations.
The double haul, Dr. Fish. Thank you. The Magic set's awesome. Me too. You're doing great, man. You got that pinwheel going. I love it. This is a copy of the Incredible Hulk issue 441 from 1996. Naaman or above is the estimated grade of this book, which is written by the great Peter David. It features artwork by Angel Medina. Super low print run on this one because it's in that weird bankruptcy years where Marvel was not printing that many books. So super low print run. It also has a awesome Pulp Fiction homage. So certainly we have to shout out to the Pulp Fiction homage cover. Near into above, $20. Love that cover.
Kerry Jansen for B1.
Mr. Jensen.
And Ernest Briggs for B2.
To Ernest, thank you. Number 3 is going to be a 2-pack. Matthew, copies of Batman Beyond issue 38. So a fairly recent release in 2019. Near mint or above is the estimated grade of both of these books. So you get the cover A, which is on the left, and cover B, which is on the right. Both the first prints, both feature appearances, first full appearance of Batwoman Beyond. Francis Manapul, cover B is awesome. So hot new, featuring the brand new super hot character Batwoman Beyond. Who we speculated is Alana Grayson, correct?
That's kind of where everybody's leaning, yeah.
There it is. So the 2-pack, $12. Great pickup. B4. Try to feature a little bit of everything here for you. New, variants, old. Awesome copy of Monster of Frankenstein issue 4 from 1973. Very fine or above is the estimated grade of this book, which has awesome white pages, written by Gary Frederick, and has Mike Plug pencils and cover.
Wow.
Plug is one of the most underrated. Bernie writes in, he's in that same category. Early 70s, awesome, great artwork. Should look him out if you don't. Mike Plug, but he provides the cover and interior art in this book, Monster of Frankenstein number 4.
I have Kevin Krause for B4.
Kevin, great pickup. I love those old monster books. Try to feature them whenever we can.
B5.
B5 is always one of my favorites. This is a deluxe edition of Phoenix, Untold Story, number 1 from 1984. Very fine plus is the estimated grade of this book. Written by Chris Claremont, features a cover and interior pencils by John Byrne, and his cohort Terry Austin provides the inks. So essentially what you have here is you have the reprint of the last appearance of Phoenix, so the Battle of the Phoenix, but there was an alternative ending, and they talked about what if they didn't have her killed. So spoiler alert, Phoenix dies. Or the Dark Phoenix at that time. So there was an alternative ending, and they have those pages printed here, and they have some interviews. So it's pretty cool. It's in a deluxe format. An awesome reader copy, $10. Always one of my favorites. I love the Dark Phoenix saga. Not in the movies, but
Yeah. B6.
B6, the 2-pack, last one for this round. Copies of Venom, issue number 3 and 4 from 2018. Both books are estimated to be in near mint or above condition. The significance here is both copies are third prints. So they have ultra low print run numbers. It's also the first full appearance of the character Null, who's the symbiote god. So the god of venoms, essentially, right? God of venoms. And this is his first cover. So a lot of goodness going on here. Low print runs. Johnny Cates is the writer. And I'd encourage you to go look those up on eBay if you're so inclined, because that's a great deal. $40. And that's it for round number 2 of 6.
Awesome. Just under a minute left. Thanks
2
so
of
much,
6.
John. Still some good stuff left up there on the board. I'm going to backtrack only a few spots here to highlight the B3 spot, because I think that's a good get for you from what's still up there. Batman Beyond, you get A and B covers of issue number 38 in near mint or better condition.
I have Wendell for B6.
B6 is going to Wendell
Wendell,
Knox.
that's a nice one.
Smart pickup, Wendell.
Goodbye. Thanks, Wendell.
Oh, and you get them for 25%
Oh,
off.
Wendell, what the hell?
Hey, who did that?
Nice.
Congratulations, Wendell.
Total random. Nice
That's
job,
how it
Mark.
works. 25% off on those. Also in the B5 spot, let's back up just one step. Phoenix, The Untold Story from 1984 in very fine plus condition. Great wraparound cover by John Byrne featuring an alternate ending to the Dark Phoenix story that you can only find in that issue. It's pretty cool. Don't forget, second chance opportunities abound. Anything still left on the board that doesn't get claimed, just reach out to us, contact
David
us.
Morgan for B3.
B3 is going to David Morgan.
$12. Goodbye.
Thanks, David. David Morgan, secretly the Batman, I suspect. Likes his Batman books. So that is it for round number 2.
Joke
The
is crown
side is
Vic.
up.
Matt's going to wipe the board,
The joke is crown Vic. That was good, man. You guys transitioned out of that quick.
and we're going to get ready for round number 3.
I can't believe we didn't sell green foil Spider-Man now.
Green foil Spider-Man in the
$10.
A1 spot, still available for $10.
I'm sorry, I'm porking your slides.
No, it's all right. So
Don't wheeze the juice.
we have an event coming up this Saturday.
Wheeze the juice.
Get your comics graded at the Hall of Comics.
right.
This Saturday, January 25th.
Manoli Palooza.
Manoli Palooza is what we like to call it, going on from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m.
Palooza.
So what this is essentially an open house event for our, excuse me, for our pro services department. where we'll answer your questions about the grading process and give you a free consultation on your books.
Wow.
We send in books to get graded at CGC and CBCS, and many of you out there have already taken advantage of the service we provide and know how easy it is. But for anybody who's maybe still curious about it, hasn't done it before, new to the process, you got a handful of books you want to bring by, what Manoli can do is look
So
them
grade
over.
curious?
Grade
Some-
curious,
some of those grade
exactly.
curious?
He'll look them over. He'll tell you if he thinks that a pressing and or cleaning would benefit the book, in which case he can do those things. He does it all himself. We don't farm
Sounds
out
like a
any part of
dentist.
the job. And then then he can tell you what it might be worth to get him graded. He'll look at the market value. He'll give you his best estimation and take care of it, soup to nuts for you, from beginning to end.
Soup to
Ship them
nuts.
out,
It's interesting.
monitor the whole process. So all you gotta do is sit back and
Now, it's
wait
pretty
for the-
interactive, right? He'll walk you through it. It's
Yeah.
pretty cool stuff.
Very
It's
cool.
this Saturday, right? 11 to 3.
Yep, no appointment
Wow,
necessary.
tight
Just
time.
taking walk-ins all day.
Cool. People's books continue to come in. I saw some of the books coming in from the Daniel Warren Johnson appearance.
Yep.
And a couple people took advantage of that. We saw some more today. I know some came in, so those are trickling in.
Yep. We had Daniel Warren Johnson
Have
here
a lot of
in
books out.
December, and a lot of the books that he signed that day, we turned around and sent them in for folks to get graded right away, so they come back with the fancy yellow label. It's pretty
The
cool.
old- got the old remark on them, so
Uh-huh.
handled through the pro services. So another Manoli World production.
That's right.
Thanks, Matty. Matty's got us set up for round number 3. Is that correct, Matt?
Round
Lucky
number
number three.
3.
I like the odd numbers.
Came back a little early.
It's all right. Matty Mo's just getting us going.
We got a nice shot of the back of Matty Mo's.
Yeah, I mean, he's got that hair built up. It's looking good.
Not the worst thing. in the
He's been
world.
looking good. Let's do it, Matt.
Woo!
Round number 3, A1. A1 is a copy of The Black Knight, issue number 1 from 2016. Nearman Plus is the estimated grade of this book, which is a first print copy, written by Frank Thierry. Don't hold that against it. And Luca Piazzi provided, we love Frank. Luca Piazzi provided the artwork. So this is the character that Kit Harington's going to be playing in the new Eternals movie. So essentially, we're not sure which versions of these characters. They're going to be ultimate versions, where they're going to be plucked. A lot of people speculate or actually want to read the book and find out what the character's about. Here's your opportunity, first print copy, $10. Kit Harington. And who? And Angelina Jolie? Is that what's
Yep.
going down?
She plays Cersei.
That's going down?
I believe so.
All right, I'm going to have to go check it out. A5.
A2.
A2. I'm going to get to A5, but I'm going to do A2 first, and this is a weird one. This is a copy of X-Men issue 25 from 1993. Near mint or above is the estimated grade of this book, which features white pages on the inside. Fabian Nicosia, who is the writer, and Andy Kubert provided the cover and the pencils. This is the first appearance of President Clinton, come to find out.
What?
Who knew that Bubba was in a book? First Bubba, first President Clinton, and then this is the book where Professor X erases Magneto's mind.
Does he have a saxophone with him?
After
I think he might.
Magneto
If he
sucks
doesn't,
the
now it's a
adamantium from
trombone.
Wolverine's bones.
So this book has a weird anomaly too, because all of them shipped with holograms, right? The hologram on this one was Gambit. I'm not sure if it's a known variant, but there are a few where the hologram just doesn't work. It's just black. It's black.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a production
So
error.
it's just bizarre. So production error. It's in really nice shape. X-Men number 25 from 1993, near mint or above, black hologram. It's really strange. Most of them you can reflect with them.
I was going to say if you turn it just the right way, you can see Monica Lewinsky in there, but I'm not going to say that.
Yeah, why'd you do that for me?
I don't know.
Yeah, we're going to
$15.
A3.
Thank you, Matt.
It's priceless.
It's still pretty awesome. This is a copy of Tales to Astonish, issue
Ryan liked that
93 from 1967. Fine Plus is the estimated grade of this book, Tales to Astonish, which features stories with the Hulk and Submariner. This one, the Hulk finally gets
What?
to team up with Submariner.
What?
Here it is. Stan Lee's the writer. Roy Thomas wrote the secondary story in it. Marie Severin provided the cover and the interior pencils, which is
so
awesome.
awesome.
And first appearance of the character, Kraken.
The Kraken.
That's it.
Bud
You're either
Butcher
getting
for
that or
A3.
some... Yeah,
A3
gotta get
going to
something.
Bud Butcher.
Hey, Bud.
What's up?
Tales to Astonish, a great copy. Fine Plus. Thanks, Bud.
Cha-ching.
A4. Thank you, Matt. This one's one of the truly awesome ones tonight. Copy of Brave and Bold 146 from 1979. Near mint is the estimated grade of this book, which is important to underscore. This team up with Batman and the Unknown Soldier with a Jim Aparo cover is a Whitman Comics variant. Up in the upper left-hand corner there, Matt, you see that where the DC Bullet logo would be? There's that little Whitman sign. These have super low print runs, and most of them got destroyed because they were in those 3-packs. When you were a kid, you go buy, 2 of the books were good and the middle one sucked. So this was the 3-packer in it. Whitman Comics, super low. A lot of them get tossed out. So great 40 cent. It's in really nice shape. Near mint is the estimated grade of this one. Awesome copy, $25.
Michael Thompson for A4.
A4. That's Mike. I would actually contemplate if you were Matt. What the hell are you doing to me?
15% off to Michael Thompson.
All right. So 15% off 25. Nice deal. Great book too. Wait till you see it. Thanks, Michael. A5 is a copy of Vampirella number 6. Recent release, so 2019 here. Near Mint Plus. This is a blood spattered acetate cover featuring artwork by Stanley Artgerm Lau. So the red acetate, pull it back, it's the Artgerm Vampirella cover. So a pretty cool variant. Near Mint Plus is in fantastic shape. Vampirella.
Let's go to John Collins.
John Collins. Mr. Acetate. You'll never walk alone. Top of the table. It's over.
Cover looks like the Nazi from Raiders of the Lost Ark getting space melted.
Tote.
Yeah.
A6.
Down goes Tote.
Rip Toad.
A6. This one dug out. I had never seen this one before. This is a copy of Siege number 1 from 2010. Near Mint Plus, the estimated grade of this book, which has Olivier Copiel does the pencils as well as the cover. But this is a 1 in 75 Copiel black and white sketch cover. Not a lot of them out there. They're going for $40 plus. Can be yours for $20. Near Mint Plus. Olivier Copiel 1 in 75 black and white sketch variant. Brian Bendis was the writer of this series as well. Going $40 plus 20. I love Copiel's stuff. He's awesome. B1, please, Matt. Run to the hills, bud. This is a copy of Incredible Hulk number 400 from 1992. Near Mint Plus is the estimated grade of this book, which features white pages, an awesome silver foil cover. Gary Frank actually provided the artwork for that silver foil cover, written by Peter David, and it's the resurrection of Marlo Chandler, who becomes the Harpy. And in the current Immortal Hulk, she's the Red Harpy. So Marlo Chandler, that character, plays a prominent role in this copy of Incredible Hulk 400, 1992, Near Mint Plus, only $8.
So we have Bob Marks for A6 and B1.
Oh, Mark,
A6 and B1.
That 1 in 75 is crazy. If you ever get a chance, that'd be one I'd have him sign. Sign and send. Olivier Copiel. And that awesome full cover. Thank you. Was that Mr. Marks you said?
Yep.
Thank you.
B2, sir.
B2 Matthew. Matthew, this is a copy of Infamous. Nice. He's so famous, he's infamous. The infamous Iron Man, issue number 1 from 2016. Near Mint Plus is the estimated grade of this first print copy of this book. It's the first appearance of Iron Man AI. So essentially what Robert Downey Jr. is going to be from now on in the Marvel Universe.
Yep.
So now Iron Man is essentially almost like the Vision, right? So that's the first appearance of the Iron Man AI is in this book of Infamous Iron Man number 1. There's a lot to think about.
B3.
I contemplated. This is awesome. This is a copy of The Superman, issue number 233 from 1971.
What is this
Very
Superman?
fine, very fine. Plus is the estimated grade of this classic Neil Adams cover book, written by the great Denny O'Neil and has Kurt Swan's pencils as it should be, as does it have Murphy Anderson inks. So Neil Adams cover, Denny O'Neil wrote it, Kurt Swan provided the pencils, Murphy Anderson did the inks, and it's Kryptonite No More. Very fine, plus 165, which is guide. It's a beautiful copy. All right, before I don't want to drool on that.
3 minutes left.
Who is this Superman? This is a copy of Monsters on the Prowl. Sounded like last weekend.
Basically the haul on Friday night.
Monsters on the Prowl, issue 25 from 1973. Very fine. Plus is the estimated grade of this book, which features white pages, an awesome Jack Kirby cover, as well as interior pencils. Dick Ayers provides the inks. Stan Lee provides the words. Reprints Tales of Suspense 13 and 20. So really cool early Kirby stuff is Monsters. He had the weirdest names, man. He probably just drew him and just threw a name at him like it was a cat. There you go. All right, Colossus, that's him. But Monsters on the Prowl, black board. I think it's a phenomenal copy of this book. Near Mint. What did I say was? Excuse me. Very fine plus. Only
Joe
$20.
Barone for
B4,
B4.
Joe.
Big Joe.
Joe loves his monsters. And he's a Kirby, man. There's a lot going on there for Joe. Thanks, Joe. B5. B5 is a copy of Guardians of the Galaxy issue 1 from 2013. Near mint is the estimated grade of this book, which is a Phantom variant. So super low print run. It's an X-Men 141 homage with a Humberto Ramos cover. I love Humberto Ramos, but check that badass. Thanos actually looks kind of formidable there. Kind of. But just a great book, only $10. B6, last one of the round. I'll let Jake take it around again. B6 is a copy of Star Wars issue 43 from 1981. Near mint minus is the estimated grade of this book, which features white pages, is a newsstand copy. So the higher grade is always desirable. Al Williamson provided the cover and the interior pencils. It's the first appearance of Lando Calrissian. And it features interior pinups, Star Wars pinups by John Byrne, Terry Austin, and Frank Miller.
Works every time.
Pretty cool stuff. So there he is.
We have Ernest Briggs for B5.
You got a lot of nerve coming here.
And Kevin Krause for B6.
B6, Kevin.
Oh.
Kevin finds the double haul for this round behind first Lando Calrissian.
Grayson number 7, Harley variant.
So we're featuring Harley Quinn. She's getting her own movie. We were talking about that before we came on.
So just under a minute left here. Thanks, John, for getting us through those. Some good
That's
stuff
it.
still on the board, starting with the B2 spot. Infamous Iron Man number
Who's
1
this?
from 2016 is in near mint to near mint plus condition. That's a great first appearance book because, as John mentioned, it's Tony Stark as in the version of the AI in the suit for the first time, which is what we think we're going to get in the Marvel movies going forward. The B3 spot is Superman number 233 from 1971. Very fine plus condition, featuring that
might take
classic
that one.
Neil Adams cover. It's
don't want
gorgeous. I love that thing. Way up there in the A1 spot,
Store
with 20
credit.
seconds left to
I'm
go,
gonna get
is
that one,
Black
store
Knight.
credit.
That's the limited series from 2016. You get the first issue in near mint to near mint plus condition. Black Knight, of course, is who Kit Harington's going to be playing in the upcoming
My
Eternals
honey
movie
should buy
from
that
Marvel
for me.
Comics.
B3. Do it.
And X-Men in the A2 spot is X-Men number
guys.
25 from 1993 in near mint or better
Okay,
condition. First appearance of, or at least comic book appearance
It's
of
not
President
66.
Quinn.
Dr. Fish for B3.
B3 to Dr. Fish.
That's a send in.
Ben DeShane for B2.
B2 going to Big Ben
Thank you,
DeShane.
book. It's a great book. That Superman is awesome. Thanks, Dr. Fisher. Such an iconic cover.
It really is. They've made
And
statues
we
out of
have
that thing.
Matt D for A2.
A2 is going to
the
Big
old
Matt
black
D.
hologram. Such a weird anomaly. I'd never seen it before. Johnny Mack actually pulled that one aside for me.
Very good.
Nice work.
Great job on round number 3, everybody.
All right, Matty Mo, how you doing, buddy?
If Maddie, the slides up, you can do that. Hey,
Matt's
guys.
doing a great job. Thanks
Slides
for
up.
Slides up.
Thanks for stepping
Hey.
in tonight, Matt.
John's being a wise ass and said the slides up.
That's quite all right. At least we know. So we're gonna get
John's
ready
gonna
for
watch that.
round
Someone
number
said
4. Round number 4 coming at you soon. In the meantime, this is perfect
And John,
perfect
John says
opportunity
step
to
up.
talk about the upcoming
down.
DC Comics limited series entitled
Entitled.
Deceased Unkillables. This will be a 3-issue sequel to DC's blockbuster event Deceased, which finished up last year. It was basically DC Comics' answer to Marvel Zombies. We found out what happened when some of our favorite DC characters become zombified. Well, this answers the question of what was going on with all of DC's villains in the meantime. So we're gonna
The series itself was pretty awesome.
It was.
And
No,
I'm
it
not
was
even a
good.
zombie
no,
fan. It
yeah,
was
I think they
good.
were careful not to use the word zombie, but
No,
that's
it was
essentially
neat. It
what
was
they
more,
were.
Yeah, a virus that was
Yeah.
going through and turned them into zombies. But I'm not going to say the Z word. But go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, those two variant
I
covers
digress.
that they've got for issue number 1 are pretty amazing. You've got the Matina cover there on the,
Great job
on the
with the
right,
slide, too.
all the way on the right, the red hood. Thanks, buddy. And on the left-hand side is the Yasmin Putri
Putri.
variant
That's awesome.
cardstock cover there, featuring what appears to be a dead Wonder Woman.
Yeah, poor Wonder Woman.
So, if anybody wants to add this to their sub list at the hall, we need to know by January 24th. Likewise, if it's the variant covers you want to know, please let us.
Matina, he's
that
so
you
hot
want.
right now.
Please tell us by January 24th. That's the best way to grab those variant covers rather than take a chance on finding them on the shelf, which may not happen.
It just helps us help you.
Yeah, that's what we're here for. It's
We
all
wanna
about the
sell you
service.
books, but
It's all about the
you
service.
can't
That's
just
why we
buy
give you
books
a
that
heads
people
up.
don't want.
That way you know to ask for them.
Pretty simple, right?
Pretty much.
You want books? We want to sell you books.
Yep, but you got to ask for them.
Just, swipe right. Well, we should swipe left for comics. Oh,
Oh,
we'll keep that little rush going, a little tribute, yeah.
R.I.P. Neil Peart.
Yeah, got some rush going on in the background tonight.
My opinion, greatest drummer to ever drum.
There it is. Opinions.
Just mine.
People love him. Matt D loves him. People love him.
Matt D does all that.
Matt D loves him. We have to find that book for him, actually. So it's
Yeah, I didn't even think of Matt when Neil Peart passed
Yeah.
away. That's right.
yeah. Sorry, Matt. That B4 is a Mama Luke.
It's a little ridiculous.
What's a big set
My
coming up in
mother-
round number 4?
My mother would call that set a Mama Luke. So that's
What's
nothing much you
What's
can
the
do.
origin of that word? Where's
I
that
don't
come
know,
from?
but I knew what it meant. Let's just say my mom brought up
Yeah,
the
you
Mama
need.
Luke.
You don't
I
even
knew it
need
was
to have ever heard that word before. When you hear it, you know exactly
Luke.
what it means.
I bet you people out there know what it is. Just be careful with B4, Matt.
Yeah.
B4 is going to be the big one this round, folks.
And we're back.
And we're back
Round
from
number.
outer space. Nice job, Matt, subbing in tonight for AG.
Sorry.
That's quite all right.
You good, bud? Let's do it.
Round number 5.
Awesome. Great job. Is that
Round
Round
cool?
number
Five.
5.
Round number 4.
I said
number
round
four.
number 4.
Wow.
My accent makes 4 sound like 5.
What are you, French? This is a copy of Brave and Bold Special. This doesn't have a number, actually. Yeah, Brave and Bold Special from 1978. Very fine plus is the estimated grade of this book. Features stories with Batman, Deadman, and Sergeant Rock. This oversized square-bound book features white pages and an awesome Jim Aparo cover. So I think it actually rolls up under DC's special series. But for all intents and purposes, this is the Brave and Bold, the tough to find Brave and Bold Special. Featuring the Batman, Deadman, and Sergeant Rock.
You know, if I was going to start a rock and roll band, I think a perfect name for him would be Sergeant Rock. That's
Batman,
that's
Deadman,
what I'd call my
Sergeant Rock?
band. No, I'd call him just Sergeant Rock.
I'm going with Deadman and Sergeant Rock. A2.
What kind of music?
Thank you, Matt. This is a copy of The Amazing Spider-Man issue 25 from 2019. Near Mint Plus is the estimated grade of this book, which features a Ryan Otley cover as well as interior pencils. This particular issue is a PX exclusive to San Diego Comic-Con, so it's a variant. San Diego Comic-Con exclusive, less than 4,000 of them printed. Amazing Spider-Man 25. So just awesome. Ryan Otley killing Spider-Man per usual. $10. Near Mint Plus. Great book. A3. A3, Uncanny X-Men 171 from 1983. Near Mint or above is the estimated grade of this book, which features interior white pages, is written by Chris Claremont, features an awesome Walt Simonson cover and interior pencils. So there's a team up for you, Claremont and Simonson, cover and pencils, and this is the issue where Rogue joins the X-Men. So Rogue's new. Rogue's the newbie. Near Mint or above, only $20.
That's Bob Marks for A2.
A2, Bob. Thank you. You gotta bring me over to number 4, please, Matt.
A4.
A4 is one of the biggies in this round. It's a copy of Ultimate Spider-Man issue 1 from the year 2000. Near Mint is the estimated grade of this book, which was written by Brian Michael Bendis, features a Joe Quesada cover and Mark Bagley interior pencils. First appearance of the Ultimate Spider-Man, as well as Ultimate Mary Jane, Harry Osborn, Flash, Mary, May, and Ben. So a relaunch of the Spider-Man mythos here in Ultimate Spider-Man, which worked really well. So this is the first print cover. It's a beautiful copy. Now, how much?
Kerry Jansen for A1.
A1 to Kerry
the old
Jansen.
Brave and Bold special.
Thanks, Gary.
And Ben just killed the Spider-Man.
Yeah, that was so good. Spidey New Universe. What a brilliant idea. A5. Thanks, Matt. A5 is a copy of Star Wars Darth Vader issue 3 from 2015. Near Mint or above is the estimated grade of this book, which features an Artie Granoff cover. It is a second print, as denoted by the red background, but a second print copy, which means lower print run. First appearance of the character Dr. Aphra, as well as 000 and BT1. So the evil C-3PO and evil R2-D2, essentially, as well as the character, Assassin George, as well as the character Dr. Aphra.
I have Joe Barone for A4.
A4 to
wow.
Big Joe. Oh, nice. Very good, Joe. 25% off on that
in
one for you.
95. Thank you, Joe. Great, awesome pickup.
Crazy
Is that
Quilt.
Crazy Quilt?
Crazy Quilt gives you 25% off.
No wonder. Cost me 25%. He sucks. A6. Worst Batman villain ever. Oh no, Condiment Man.
Yeah.
Sorry. X-Force
Oh, he's
number
coming.
2. You know what? I'm going to try to get one of these out every week too because they're awesome. X-Force number 2 from 1991. Near mint or above is the estimated grade of this book, which features white pages, has a cover and interior artwork by Rob Liefeld. Is the first appearance of the character Weapon X, who is Kane. So the first appearance of the character Kane, as well as the second appearance of Deadpool. That was my Captain Kirk moment. Second appearance of Deadpool.
Near mint or better condition.
First one was near New 98, and we don't see him again until X-Force number 2.
JJ Shea for A5.
A5 to JJ
Great,
Shea.
JJ, great second print pickup. All right, coming back around, Matt, with B1 when you get a chance, buddy. That's got it dancing. You know what you love it. It's a copy of Spider-Man Maximum Clonage Alpha. This was a one-shot from 1995. Near mint or above is the estimated grade of this book, which has a Ron Lim and Terry Austin cover and a super heavy acetate cover.
So heavy.
So classic 90s acetate stuff. Here, it's coming back, right? We just saw one. This is the first time we have Peter Parker and Ben Reilly teaming up, though. So Maximum Clonage Alpha, number 1. It's a one-shot. Near mint or above, beautiful copy, only $8. B2. B2, you know him, you love him. It's a copy of Guardians of the Galaxy number 1 from 2013. Near mint or above is the estimated grade of this book, which is a first print copy and features a Scotty Young variant cover. Written by Brian Michael Bendis and has interior pencils by Steve McNiven. So some cool stuff going on here. Scotty Young cover, Bendis writing, and Steve McNiven pencils. Near mint or above, $12. B3, please, Matt. 4 left. This is an awesome copy of The Avengers, Volume 1, number 78 from 1970. Nice. Fine to very fine is the estimated grade of this book. So 657, still a really nice representative copy. Written by Mr. Roy Thomas, features John Buscema and Tom Palmer art and cover.
Oh, nice.
First appearance of the Lethal Legion. So it's the last page, full page cameo. It's good stuff. Do you remember who's in the Lethal Legion? You must know.
Yeah, you got the Grim Reaper, and you got the
all you needed to know. The Grim Reaper. The Man-Ape.
Living Laser, I believe.
Living Laser. Here you go. Man-Ape.
Thing for B1.
Ben DeShane picking up
Maximum Clonage.
B1.
Thanks, Ben.
Yeah, don't count the Man-Ape out.
The Man-Ape.
Bob Marks for B3.
Yeah, it's a nice
B3.
copy.
Bob knows quality.
Yeah, here's Volume 1.
3.5 minutes left. Time for B4.
Now, B4 is the Mamaluke, is what we talked about. So,
Oh my God.
this one has some significance, and you can go really slow through these, Matt. These are copies of Star Wars: The Clone Wars. This is by Dark Horse Comics. Put out in 2008. This entire 1 to 12 run is estimated to be in near mint or above condition. This is the full 12X run, all the first prints. The significance here is the first appearance of Ahsoka Tano. So the beloved Star Wars character Ahsoka Tano is in the first issue there. So her first appearance. You go take a look at those ones real quick on eBay and come back to me. The first issue alone is selling for $200. But Ahsoka is featured throughout in her race and really had a chance to dig into these. So 1 to 12,
complete set.
complete run,
Awesome.
all in fantastic shape. Set in the time of the Clone Wars, predates the animated show. Yeah, I couldn't believe what the first one's going for.
Oh yeah, the
Thought about
final-
breaking it up and sending it in myself. I was like, I can't do that. It's the full run. You'll never get another number 1.
Yeah, she comes back in the final season that's coming out.
Ahsoka Tano. Okay, so $250 for that entire 1 to 12 run. B5, please, Matt. B5, another awesome Superman book tonight. Copy of Superman 300 from 1976. Very fine, plus or above. It might border on a VF near mint. It might be a 9. It's really awesome. Black cover, classic DC early 70s logo. White pages. Kurt Swan does the cover and the interior pencils. First appearance of the character Skyboy. So essentially what happens here, it's an anniversary look ahead, right? Superman 300. Superman lands on Earth in 1976 in this iteration, and this is when he first becomes Superman in the year 2001. So it was like the far-flung future of 2001. Right. We get the new Man of Tomorrow. So just a cool little anniversary twist on Superman, but just a fantastic copy of the book. Issue 300, 1976, very fine, plus or above, $20. B6 is the final one tonight.
Joe Barone for B5.
B5, Joe. $20. That's a beautiful book. Thanks, buddy. The way Matt's luck is going, I think Ahsoka Katana might be free. West Coast Avengers, issue number 9 from 2019. Near Mint Plus is the estimated grade of this book, which is a first print copy and features the first appearance of the character Alloy. So a first appearance in that new Avengers. People love those. It's like a giant scratch ticket for $10. $10 scratch ticket, first appearance of Alloy.
And Luke Correa for A3.
A3, going low.
Ah, nice. Thanks.
Rogue joins the
Love that.
X-Men.
Great cover. Walt Simonson.
Hope you survived the book, Lou.
Simonson going to be a Terrificon? Do we know?
I don't know.
Oh, I kiss. Oh, my God.
See.
Please, no.
So what do we got? Half a minute left for this round number 4. Good job, everybody. Of course, the big get is there in the B4 spot. It's a complete set of Star Wars Clone Wars issues 1 through 12 from 2008, all in near mint or better condition, all first prints. And that first issue, of course, features the first appearance of Ahsoka Tano. $250 for that complete set. Over there in the B2 spot, it's a very cool Guardians of the Galaxy first print of issue number 1 from 2013 with the Scotty Young cover, near mint or better condition. Pretty cool. And that is it for round number 4. Great job, Matt. Good job, everybody. We got 2 more rounds to go this evening. Round
more?
number 5 and round number 6. Coming at you
We just
soon.
got here.
Slides up.
Slides up. John said slides up.
Slides up.
Time to talk about
Next week, we're not going to be here.
the new Marvel Comics coming out this Wednesday. What about not being here next week?
No After Dark next week.
No After Dark next week, so get
3
your
on,
fill.
1 off. Yeah.
Get your fill tonight,
This is
folks. Soak
Drink
it up.
hearty and drink long, friends.
Soak it up. This Wednesday from Marvel Comics, you can expect to find, among many other titles,
And if you do-
Atlantis Attacks, number 1.
And if you do.
For those of us who need our Submariner fix, we'll be checking this out. Atlantis Attacks number 1, featuring Atlas, the Agents of Atlas.
We'll be checking it out.
Me and Gary Whitcomb, apparently.
All right.
Ah, yeah, that's right. He's a Namor man. Go ahead. Keep on going.
One shot from the Web of Venom one-shot series, this one being The Good Son. So we get a dedicated issue focusing on Eddie Brock's son, Dylan.
Dylan Brock.
Web of Venom, Good Son. One shot. Guardians of the Galaxy number 1. Been looking forward to this one. Written by Al Ewing of Immortal Hulk fame. So Donny Cates wrapped up his
cool.
Guardians of the Galaxy volume. They're starting over fresh with a number 1 written by Al Ewing.
How you?
Should be pretty cool. Marauders number 6. For those of you taking, enjoying these Dawn of X series, that'll be one of the big X books out this week. Marauders number 6. And Amazing Spider-Man for all you Spidey fans. Number 38 hits shelves this Wednesday.
They just keep rolling out.
I'm kind of surprised they haven't restarted Amazing Spider-Man yet. We're up to issue 38. So
Don't say that.
that's pretty
Why-
old.
why
Pretty
you doing
old
that?
for a Marvel
Yeah,
series
you're
these
tempting
days.
fate.
That and
No.
Immortal Hulk, I think, are their 2 longest running series right now.
Really? Those are the highest numbers?
Immortal Hulk and Amazing Spider-Man, I think.
Yeah.
Well, Star Wars got up to 75 before they could.
But yeah, but they had to restart that one, right?
Yep.
It's been doing well, right?
It has.
Kylo
yeah.
Ren series is
Kylo Ren series
crazy
on
insane
fire.
for that.
Yep.
What is that, like the origin of Kylo Ren? Is that what's going on with that one?
Sort of explains his connection to the Knights of Ren. So
Well,
we
but
get a
only
little-
wants 20 of them, so I want to know what's
he
going
wants
on.
25 of them.
That's 25 of them. I want to know what's going on in it.
It gets into the whole what happened with him and Luke thing.
Okay, so we get to fill in the blanks between
So it does the character development that the movies did.
Exactly.
Yes.
episode
That's
8,
their whole thing. They don't
episode
need
9, the
character
unscrewing of
development,
episode 8.
Yeah.
All right, I got you. Hey, Al Ewing.
That B4 spot's for you, Matt.
Yeah,
No-
he's
no
still.
no
he's-
comments there.
You see how traumatized he was by the Clone Wars 12X set? He's.
I am.
Oh my God. Hey, my laptop's gonna Peter Paul and Almond Joy out.
What is happening? There he goes.
Round number 5, the penultimate round this evening. 6 rounds this evening before we close things up. Round number 5, getting ready to start here any moment.
I'm ready. Let's do it. You ready, Matt? Let's go. Come on, bro. Let's do it, bro.
Round number 5.
And,
Come on, bro.
8-1.
This is an honest copy of Fables, issue number 100. So Vertigo Comics, so a subtitle of DC Comics, Vertigo Fables, issue number 100 from 2011. Near Mint Plus is the estimated grade of this book, which is an oversized square-bound book. It's pretty awesome, deluxe edition, written by Mr. Bill Winningham. It features artwork, amongst others, Miss Chrissy Zulo, who we absolutely adore, Dave Johnson, and Adam Hughes. So it provided some interiors for the Fables issue 100, 2011. Tough one to find, Near Mint Plus. I think the cover price is $10.
It's going to John Collins.
John Collins.
Awesome. And when we have Chrissy Zulo in, John,
He can sign that for you.
check him out.
8-2.
I always love this next one.
Oh.
I got it. Don't worry.
Maddie's an overlapper. This is a copy of Captain America Comics #1 from 2009. Near Mint or above is the estimated grade of this book. So essentially what Marvel did is they put out a one-shot with the timely comics, much like it would look in the late 30s, early 40s. So Jake, you're looking at this like you've never seen this one.
Nope.
It's pretty cool. Got a Hitler cover, and so it's an old homage Captain America. Really cool stuff. It includes a reprint of Captain America Comics #7 from 1941.
Oh, damn.
So it's a brand new story by James Robinson, actually. So James Robinson did the writing, and Mark Martin did the cover and the artwork, which is pretty awesome.
I'm going to have to call one of my
Bob
lifelines.
Marks.
Oh, Bob Marks.
Yeah, I'd never seen that one either.
Bob and I have
The Hitler comics.
both have good taste. A3,
One
what
can
do we
only
got?
assume. A3.
Oh.
A3.
Ooh, what is that?
What is that? This is a copy of The Joker, issue 8 from 1976. Near Mint Minus is the estimated grade of this book, which features an awesome Ernie Chan cover. It's the final issue in the series. So Joker had a short-lived run, issues 1 to 8 from 1976. I love the logo. I think it's fantastic. This is the final issue. It's the first time the Joker and the Scarecrow are in a book together.
What?
Yep, that's where they meet.
Wow.
Swipe right, Joker, Scarecrow. You're looking at it. Final issue, great copy. Near Mint minus $25. A4.
John Moa for A3.
That's pretty cool. You don't see that one very often.
Yeah,
John
that
knows.
is cool.
It's good
I've
stuff.
never seen that cover
Yeah,
before.
we got a smattering of Joker stuff. Share it little by little.
Just a smattering?
Just a smattering. This is a 2-pack. I wish it was a 4-pack, but it's a 2-pack. These are copies of Marvel Fanfare. So this 2X lot features Marvel Fanfare number 10 and number 12.
Aw.
Two badass George Perez covers
Totally
on
awesome.
high stock paper. So George Perez provided the cover and the interior pencils, and Bob Layton provided some pencils as well. So first appearance of the character Iron Maiden, and the first appearance of the character Snapdragon. So two Black Widow villains. Issues number 10 and 11. There's 10 and 12. There's an 11 and a 13 to complete this. So this is a 2X lot. Near Mint minus $20. That Perez cover alone is just
Yep.
crazy badass.
That is awesome. Classic.
All right, 8.5. I get too excited about the press.
Mm.
This is a one-shot called Giant Size Incredible Hulk #1 from 2008. Near Mint or above is the estimated grade of this book, which is written by Rich Stein, and also has a reprint of the Incredible Hulk Annual #7. Can you turn that around, Matt?
Let me turn around.
Flip it over. Flip it. Flip it good. Flip it. Flip it.
For real.
Flip it. Flip it. Do it. There it is. Pretty cool. They actually put in a Giant Size Incredible Hulk Annual 7 reprint. Why, I have no idea. But they did it. $10. Giant Size Hulk. A6. A6 is a 5X set. Matt, gonna work you here a little bit. These are a copy of Amazing Spider-Man Renew Your Vows. So this full 5X set was put out in 2015. Each in the set is estimated to be in near mint or above condition. All the first prints, and features the first appearance of the character Annie Parker. So
Right
the
there.
daughter of, yeah, there she is, Annie Parker, who becomes Spiderling. So first appearance of that character takes place in this 5X full set.
This was a sub-series of the second Secret Wars
Which
event.
is, I think this is cover price.
Yep. So
$20.
this isn't the Renew Your Vows ongoing series. This is the first Renew Your Vows limited series.
First Spiderling. B1. B1 is a copy of Thor, issue number 357 from 1985. Near mint is the estimated grade of this book, which features writing, cover, and interior artwork by Mr. Walt Simonson, and has an awesome Beta Ray Bill appearance. So it's kind of a little split book, 2 stories going on. We got our regular Son of Odin, Thor, and we also have that core item itself, Beta Ray Bill, split in the book.
Nice.
357, only $5. Great copy. B2. B2 is a fairly recent release of Venom issue 22. Near mint plus is the estimated grade of this book, which is a John Tyler Christopher Marvel's X variant. So we love John Tyler Christopher. John Tyler Christopher always does great negative space stuff. So this is a recent variant. The Venom 22 near mint plus $10. B3 Matt. Round 5 of 6. This is an awesome copy of Peter Parker's Spectacular Spider-Man 27 from 1979. Near mint is the estimated grade of this book, which features white pages, a Dave Cockrum cover, written by Bill Mantlo, and features Frank Miller pencils. This is the first time that Frank Miller works on Daredevil.
I could
So-
not have told you that cover. I always thought that Miller also did the cover. I did not know that was Dave Cockrum.
Nope, Dave Cockrum provided the cover, but it's the first time Miller works on the character Daredevil.
Cool.
Guide on this is $85 plus. So $85 as a near mint minus. Just a great buy, great pickup. $70.
Ben Deshane for B2.
B2 going to Ben
I
Deshane.
love that, John Tyler Christopher.
Yeah.
B4, good sir. B4, man. B4 is a copy of Star Wars, Volume 1, Issue 106. Near mint or above is the estimated grade of this book, which features a Cynthia Martin cover and interior pencils. This is the penultimate issue of the series.
Did you put the penultimate issue in the penultimate round? On
I did
purpose?
not. Well, you know, I didn't want to say anything, but I hope you would notice. I knew you were the one. So
Michael
the
Thompson for B3.
penultimate. Yeah,
B3
Michael.
to Michael
I'll
Thompson.
see the shape of that. But yeah, so that's a super low print run book. You know, Star Wars, as I'm an only commandment would say, the last couple issues of a series is the lowest print run. That's why they're canceling the book. So always tough ones to find, especially in high grades. A great copy, issue 106, the penultimate copy of Star Wars Volume 1. Thank you, Matt. B5, 2 more. I'm going to let me take some time this time. This is a copy of one of my all-time favorites. It's the Uncanny X-Men Teen Titans Intercompany crossover team-up between DC and Marvel. This book features white pages, so it's printed on heavier stock. It's a deluxe edition book. Written by Chris Claremont, features cover and interior pencils by Walt Simonson and Terry Austin inks. So this one shot again was from 1982. Very fine near mint is the estimated grade of this book. So it's a great copy to pick up if you want to read it. It's just a fabulous copy, $10.
Joe Barone for B4.
Wraparound cover.
B4 to Joe.
The penultimate.
Oh, wow.
Wow, you're liking Joe tonight. What the hell's going on here?
Joe keeps
good
picking
stuff.
winners. 15% off.
We appreciate everyone's support, trying to make it fun, a little game show like, right? So it's
Matt,
good
Matt
stuff.
who is that?
The Spot, the greatest Spider-Man villain of all time.
There you go. I know.
about
I
it?
told you he was a spot guy. Matt likes him. What's his real name? Do we know?
I thought you liked him.
Do we act? Is the extra real name?
All right,
Richard D.
yeah.
Spottington.
There, see?
B6. T-spot.
Paddington Band. This is another one I want to put in every one because you got to have it. It's a copy of New Mutants issue number 100 from 1991. Near mint plus is the estimated grade of this book, so a nice high grade copy with white pages. First appearance of the Team X-Force. Final issue in the volume and the first full Shatterstar.
Shatterstar.
There's always a lot of shit going on in this one. So New Mutants 100, first X-Force, final issue of the volume, first Shatterstar. Great stuff. $15. That's it.
Awesome round. We've got just
Black
over a
Widow.
minute left. Yeah, let's go back and look at that Black,
Black
Widow
Widow.
book set. Actually, 2-issue set sitting in the
I
A4
want
spot.
it.
I can't believe it's still on the board.
I want to.
Marvel Fanfare number
send that
10
one
and
in.
number 12 from 1983. You get both of these. They're estimated to be in near mint to near mint minus condition for $20. These Marvel Fanfare books were awesome. They come on high stock, printed on high stock paper. There's some Bob Layton pencils in these.
Bob Layton.
And it features the first appearance of 2 Black Widow villains, Iron Maiden and Snapdragon. And that George Perez cover on the number 10 is just fantastic, unforgettable. So those are
Kirby
in
Crackle
the
Fist.
A4 spot. Don't pass them up.
Joe Barone for A4.
A4 are going to Joe Barone because he knows quality.
Now we're
when
going to
he
find
sees
the
it.
other two for him.
Yep. And the other one that I really love, it's always a good get, is in the B5 spot,
Woo!
that X-Men New Teen Titans team up. It's a one-shot from 1982. Again, on the heavy Baxter paper. Love that. White pages on this. Condition is very fine to near mint condition. Or excuse me, very fine to near mint. And pencils by Walt Simonson with inks by Terry Austin. Doesn't get any better than that.
Darkseid and Dark Phoenix teaming up.
Darkseid, Dark Phoenix.
Teaming up against the Uncanny
Some
X-Men.
great lines in there between the New Teen Titans and the X-Men as they sort of, there's some sparks there. So it's pretty cool.
Work their way through. Good stuff.
Yep. That was a great round number 5, everybody.
Wrap it up.
Thanks
The
so
$5
much.
Thor book's still there. Holy mackerel.
$5 Thor book in the B1 spot by Walt
Beta
Simonson.
Ray Bill.
Beta Ray Bill, come on.
Slides up.
Slides up. We're getting ready for the
Beta Ray
final
Bill.
round of the evening, round number 6.
Really?
and then you can all go off to
Just got
bed
here.
because we know
So
it's
last
past
one
your
for 2
bedtime.
weeks, so we're going to be off next week.
Off next week.
We usually try to go with a 3 on, 1 off.
Is that the plan?
Rest us, rest you, rest your wallets.
So while we wait to see how Matt does on round number 6, we're going to talk about another series coming up soon, Wolverine.
Ants bad for B6.
What happened?
So we got a claim for B6.
D6.
Yep.
Yes.
That would be that one. Thank
50.
you.
That's always
Who-
great. Every week that should sell.
Who got
So
the-
should New Mutants.
Who got that New Mutants book? Who was it?
Ants bad. Got it.
Oh yeah, Anthony. Thanks for coming by today, Anthony. Appreciate
course.
the support.
We
One of
got
the
50
new
bucks.
claimers here on the hall.
New.
So yeah,
So
Wolverine.
does he have that new claim of smell?
I didn't get that close to him. I
Alright, we'll
just
check
took
it
his
next
money.
time. I'm sure he does.
Wolverine number 1
take your
coming
word
to the
for it.
hall very soon. Make sure you get in your requests, add it to your sub list here in just a little bit. This is going to be written by Ben Percy. There's a variant cover, a B cover, with fantastic art by Alex Ross. If you are interested in that one, please let us know. We will secure a copy for you. But this is going to happen within the new paradigm of all the X titles where Wolverine is on the island, Krakoa, or Krakow, however you want to say it,
For cow.
with everybody else. So this
Krakow.
is sort of inside the Jonathan Hickman X-Men universe.
That Alice Ross covers. Nasty.
Yeah.
The
Very cool.
Wolverine.
It's
So
very
is that
cool.
first Wolverine title with Logan in,
In a while.
yeah.
At least 2
Fi-
months.
Nah, since before they put him in the,
Got Old Man Logan and the
yeah, remember they killed him? No, when they, in regular continuity. Remember when they put him in the, remember they killed him?
In the
yeah,
animated,
animated.
yep.
So we haven't had one since. That's at least before we opened around that time. So it's 5
No,
years?
it's after we opened.
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
right
so I
after.
figure 5 years.
Yep.
Yeah.
Why are you so sure to say that, John? It's because there's some down there in the basement you might have seen?
What's up with that? Whose baby is that? I'll buy that. Matt, you've done a phenomenal job stepping in for AG. Back to school tomorrow. You excited? Last semester of your college career, or are you gonna go?
It's one of those.
Okay.
It's cold out.
Hey,
You're gonna go for your master's.
hey,
Daddy?
listen. Life is full of options.
Two
It's
more
light
years?
cold too.
Life is like Khan would say, a dish best served cold,
Oh.
buried alive.
Gazpacho.
Yeah, I can't do a cold soup.
Gazpacho?
It's a cold soup.
That's bullshit.
I can't do it.
Okay.
It's like vichyssoise. That's bullshit too. Matt, save me from this soup talk.
I don't like soup. What?
You don't like soup?
I like broccoli and cheddar soup or chicken noodle.
Such a pansy.
Tomato
Or
soup and
clam
grilled
chowder.
meat.
Come on.
Thank
okay.
you.
If you don't like clam
Come on,
chowder,
God, I'm sick of this
you know,
shit. Let's go here.
So,
Round number 6 coming
I'm
at
sick of
ya.
this. I'm sick of this.
So you like clam chowder?
I like clam chowder.
Do you?
Yeah, I do.
Do you eat a lot of clam chowder, do you?
Don't they like trade with
Hey, hey.
Baltimore? They trade like crab legs with Baltimore.
Manhattan or New England?
Oh, yeah, right.
What do you mean?
Do we get
Clam
knocked
chowder?
out?
There's 2 kinds of clam
Let's
chowder.
do it.
Jake,
I don't know the
it's
difference.
sloppy.
Whichever one
There's
has the
only
little,
one type of
the
clam
full
chowder.
clam
What the
belly.
fuck is going on here?
all right,
I
A1.
don't know.
Talk about
A1.
New England.
What's going on
Round
here?
number 6, A1.
I love clams.
Jesus Christ.
Manhattan.
Round
clam
6,
chowder
everybody.
sauce
Last
is
one,
great.
thank God. Copy of Immortal Hulk, issue 20 from 2019. Near mentor above is the estimated grade of this book, which is a second print copy and features an awesome Alex Ross sketch cover.
Of the Red Harpy.
That's the Red Hoppy. I know her. But yep, so second print, great copy, $8. 8-2, Matt. I'm gonna keep
Okay.
this going before we start talking about chowder again.
Chowder.
This is a 2-pack there, my friend. This is a copies of Guardians of the Galaxy issue number 21 and number 22, I believe. Is that not, Matt?
Let me see. 21 and 23. actually.
21 and 23. Okay, this is what we have here is the first appearance of the planet Clintar. This is where all the Venom symbiotes come from. So first featured in issue number 23, but first time we see Venom on it's in 21. So a 2-pack of comics nonetheless. First appearance of Clintar, the home world of the symbiotes. Near mentor above, $15 for the 2-pack. Great deal. A5, A3 first
A5.
before we get to A5. This is a copy of Star Wars, issue number 2 from 2015. Nearman Plus is the estimated grade of this book, which is the Han Solo, John Tyler, Christopher action figure variant cover. So this is a first print copy of this book. This was issue number 2 of the series and heavily underordered. It was one of the tougher action figure
Yep.
covers to find, and still is.
toughest.
So I'd go look these ones up. These regularly sell for $40 plus. Have it to you tonight for Nearman plus 25. So that's Scruffy Nerferta. A4, who was stoned apparently in the last Star Wars movie.
Hey, he was chilling.
A4, he was chilling. This is a copy of The Eternals, issue number 1 from 1976. Fine Plus is the estimated grade of this book, which features Jack Kirby writing, artwork, and cover. First appearance of the characters in The Eternals. We have a film coming up in November, correct?
Yep.
First appearance of the character Icarus as well. So first appearance of the characters in The Eternals and Icarus, number 1, 1976. Great copy, $85.
John Gately for A1.
A1 John. Anybody? Bit of John back on. Haven't seen John in a while. Working those Monday nights. I'll do that to you. Thanks, John. So we left off with First Eternals. A5 is a copy of The Batman, issue number 265 from 1975. Very fine or above is the estimated grade of this book, which features white pages, Rich Bruckler cover and interior pencils, and Walt Simonson doing the inks. I know. So I'm like, what? Walt Simonson doing The Batman. So 265, 1975, very fine or above. A6, man.
Bud Butcher for A4.
A4 to Bud Butcher.
Yes, a good pickup. Fine Plus. Those things are 150 going now. Thank you, bud. A6 is a copy of Deadpool, issue number 10 from 2019. Name it Plus is the estimated grade of this book. This is a first print copy and is written by Scotty Young. Yes, that's Scotty Young. First appearance of the character Goodnight. So apparently a Deadpool villain, Goodnight. First appearance of that character, issue number 10, Name it Plus. So a $10 scratch ticket, essentially. B1. You could hit it. Could be a spec buy or something. B1 is a copy of Spider-Man Deadpool, issue 1 from 2016. Near mint or above is the estimated grade of this book, which, where was I going to say? This is a 5th print copy.
5th print.
So the higher the print number, the lower the print run, right? So they're not going to keep printing them. This features work by Ed McGuinness, provided the cover and the interior artwork. Oh yeah, this has a 2 covers as well. There's another one that has an outer cover and an inner cover. It's really strange.
Do we know if the inner cover is just the regular?
It's a regular cover.
Image.
So they
gotcha,
essentially, put the 5th print cover over the top. It's strange. I've never seen it before. But anyways.
Ben DeShane for A6 and JJ Shea for B1.
Oh, good stuff. First, good night. Good scratch ticket.
Oh.
That's one of my favorites tonight. This is a copy of Action Comics issue number 544 from 1983. Near mint minus, near mint. Could be border either way. It might be a 9.2. Regardless, it's a really nice copy of the book. Newsstand copy, square bound, white pages, Gil Kane cover, Kurt Swan pencils, Murphy Anderson inks. First appearance of Lex Luthor's battle suit.
Oh,
The battle suit, which George Perez actually did the concept art on. And it's also the first time we get the robotic Brainiac. And the first time we get the Skull Ship.
Wow.
Yeah, pretty cool stuff. I was jacked and pumped. Action Comics 544, 1983. Near mint minus, might be near mint. White pages, just all around goodness, $25.
I love the gold
And it's a
logo.
newsstand copy to boot.
Wow. That's awesome.
That's pretty cool. B3. B3 is a copy of Tales of Suspense, issue 77 from 1966. Fine minus is the estimated grade of this book, which features Stan Lee writing, Jack Kirby pencils, Gene Colan cover. First appearance of Peggy Carter in a flashback.
Oh.
It's kind of strange that her first appearance is a flashback, but happens in this book. Only $15. B4, Matt. Look at him. Wow. Be a good usher.
Terry Jansen for B2.
B2,
B.
going to
Carey.
Carey Jansen. Yeah,
I think he must have like 10 of those
Carey's
things.
got to have that.
Bob Marks for B3.
B3, going to Mr. Bob Marks.
Wow, Bob
damn
gets
it.
a freebie.
What the-
All right, nice.
Nice going, Bob.
Matty Mo. Thanks, Bob. So that's a free book to Bob.
Yep.
Yeah, it's all right. Now you can leave that there. So we'll get that in the morning.
I'm going around this way.
Now you're doing a great job. Let's keep going. Oh, man, I already did it.
Sorry, up.
This is a copy of Ms. Marvel number 1 from 2015. Near mint plus is the estimated grade of this book, which does have its digital code. Double check the math. This is a 7th print, so this is the final printing of Ms. Marvel number 1. It is a super low print run, rare final printing. It's kind of a phantom.
So Ben DeShane for B4.
Yeah, it's a
B4,
phantom.
going to Ben DeShane.
And I'd probably send that one in too, Ben.
Send her in her.
Send her in her. That's gonna be on the glossary.
Yeah.
So B5. B5 is a copy of The X-Men, Volume 1, number 193 from 1985. Near mint is the estimated grade of this book, which features Chris Claremont's writing, John Romita Jr.'s art. It is the 100th appearance of the new X-Men, the X-Men that we know, and it's the first time we get Warpath in costume and has white pages, all for $10. Did I say that it had Warpath in costume?
Nice.
You like Warpath?
Sure.
Johnny Proudstar. B6. B6, last one of the night is a copy of Morbius, issue 1 from 1992. First period of Jared Leto. Morbius number 1, 1992. Near mint is the estimated grade of this book, which is a sealed polybag copy with a poster as part of the Midnight Sun storyline. Just Morbius going batshit. Look at him.
So to speak.
He's just
Michael
dying,
Thompson for B5.
diving out the
B5,
window.
Michael Thompson.
$10. A great pickup. Thanks, Michael. Just so Morbius going batshit in a polybag.
Yep.
How's that Batman book still up there?
That's the end of round number 6.
The Batman.
For
Luke for B6.
The Batman.
B6 for Luke
Saves my son. Luke elected.
Luke.
B6.
Luke comes in clutch every time.
I am definitely not your father.
All right, folks, we got 2 minutes left for this final round of the night.
Jake
Let's
might
take a
be
look at
low.
what's left on the board. They're all up on the top
What?
row. A2.
Are you Luke's father?
No, I'm not sure why you'd say that. Guardians of the Galaxy
You
number
kinda look
21
like
and
him.
23 from
What's
2015 features the first appearance of
Kinda
Planet
look like him.
Clintar. Near mint or better
talk about
condition
Clintar.
on these. So we've since found out that it's not quite their home planet, but we do understand now what Clintar means.
Yeah, wasn't it?
$15.
I have,
So
Ernest
It's an
Briggs for
instrument that
A2.
the
Well, they don't have to know now.
A2 for Ernest
so
Briggs.
it's an instrument that the Ravi Shankar used to play.
In
And
their
we have
line.
Lou Correa for A5.
Oh, A5
Lou
going
for
to
the
Lou.
the Batman.
Still on the board,
Storm the gates
A3. Han Solo action figure cover, Star Wars number 2 in Near Mint or Near Mint Plus
Han
condition.
Solo.
A3. What's he get?
It's an actual Harley Quinn variant.
Harley Quinn doing a Harley
No
Quinn doing a
problem.
Harley Quinn.
Going to Lou.
Harley Quinn cubed.
Squared.
Squid? Cubed.
Squared. Less than a minute left, folks, for that Han
Oh, yeah,
Solo
cube is
action
full.
figure cover by John
Yeah,
Tyler
you're right.
Christopher. It's Star Wars issue number 2 in the A3 spot.
Why I do this?
It is in Near Mint to Near Mint Plus condition. Just $25. Look it up. Well below market value on that
Look
book.
it up. Look it up.
We have 40 seconds. We can wait.
That's right. Just 40 seconds.
Can I
Clock is
sing?
ticking.
Can I tell you a story
Only if you can tell them. 40
about a
seconds.
boy and his comic books? I'm only kidding. Nice job. Under 8. That's it for tonight. So no next week. Last one. Poor Hans by himself.
Yep.
So we're off next week. So
Off
the hall
next
is
week.
extra dark next week, but we'll be back the week after. Ryan will have invoices out in process probably by the time I stop talking.
I'm doing them as we speak.
He probably is. Looks like he is. Other than that, thanks for joining us, everybody. Really appreciate it from the hall after dark.
Thanks for tuning in. A lot of fun as always. We're back on February 3rd. Mark it on your
It's already
calendar.
February? You kidding me?
Back on February
That's
3rd.
crazy.
2 weeks from today.
Wow.
Happens
That's it.
eventually. It happens to the best of us.
Happy Martin Luther King Day, everybody.
Yep. Hope you had a good holiday. I know we did.
Back at it tomorrow.
Good night.
Hasta la vista.